welcome back to Chelly Cup of Chatter. I'm here with my two chatters, Jennifer and Misha.
Hey, hello, welcome everybody. Hey fam, come on in.
Come on in.
It's a family affair.
We getting ready to chat.
Yay!
All right.
So, guess what we're chatting about today? We are chatting about
Relationships.
So,
My.
I know you guys thinking about when you say relationships, you think, couples,
Right, boyfriend,
girlfriend, husband, and wife.
Right.
But when we say relationships, we mean what type of relationship you have with your significant other, your family member,
Yes.
your sibling,
Yes.
your relationship with God. So we want to dive into talking about what type of relationships are you having these days. And so in 2025, we need to reconsider how we are having relationships with whom,
Yes.
what, and what about. What you think, ladies?
I agree. Just in general, relationships in general, whether it's at work, whether
Yes.
it's at home, whether it's somebody, close friends.
Absolutely.
And is your relationship good or is your relationship tarnished? Do you need to go back and fix a relationship?
Right. And what makes a good relationship? What are you contributing also?
Right.
To make a good relationship, what foundation do you need?
Mm-hmm.
Or while you in a relationship, are you a burden layer? Or do you carry the burdens?
Right.
Or are you the helper in the relationship or you the help?
Right. Do you
I love
carry
that.
the bone or do you get the bone?
Right. That right there. I love it.
What bone is that?
Yeah.
I know I'm old school. I'm new school, so I don't know which bone.
Yeah,
I just know you got a bone to pick with me. That's all I
You got a
know.
bone to pick with me. So.
Yeah.
No, and relationships is work. And people think just because of a relationship, you don't have to do anything. It takes both sides to contribute to a relationship. That's what makes it a relationship. We're relaying from each other to make that whole.
To make the
Do you guys?
relationship.
Do you all agree that relationship starts at home?
Mm-hmm.
So if you come from in a home like me myself, I am the only child. So my relationship just come between who? Me and my mom. So what are you guys' thoughts? I know you guys had siblings. So
Yeah.
what is the foundation behind it? How do you get this relationship? How do you really build upon a relationship?
Yeah, go ahead, Jen.
By one-on-one. By understanding
Absolutely.
that it's two people playing the sides. You have to be able to be understanding.
Okay.
A relationship is called being a good listener.
Oh,
You have to be
wow.
a good listener, be in a relationship, and just, showing empathy and putting yourself in someone else's shoes.
Right.
Okay.
So when I asked about relationship, I want us to think, are we having good, healthy relationships? Are we having good, healthy relationships with our parents?
Yes.
Are we having good relationship with our children? Are we on a good, do we get along or do you just tolerate your children? Some people don't like their children and some parents don't.
Yeah.
It's bad relationships out there. As far as even in the family, it's family members that don't get along. So at what point do we try to mend relationships? Like somebody has to be the bigger person.
Yes.
Somebody has to
definitely.
go back because back in the day, it was everybody went over Big Mama house.
Yes.
Everybody went over the Grandmama house. And no matter if he was getting along or not, it was Grandma's house so everybody could come and you didn't talk to so-and-so and he didn't talk to you, but everybody knew that they was going to respect Grandma's house.
Right.
Now, there's no Grandma house to go over. There's no Big Mama house to go over.
Okay.
So are we still in communication like we used to be? Are we having relationships? Are we having get-togethers?
Right.
Is it cousin against cousins, brother against brother, sister against brother, or do we genuinely have a relationship with our family?
Yeah.
Now I can say for myself, my kids, we all stick together because it's just us, me, my mom, and my kids. So we do have a tight knit relationship. We go places together. We communicate. We communicate every day. If we just say good morning, so I feel like that's a start of us keeping a source connected, keeping in touch with each other,
Yeah.
and not just once a month you checking on somebody.
Right.
I think we need to normalize checking on family members.
I totally agree. So I want to echo the point that you stated in regards to, building a foundation at home with the relationship you had with your kids. And like I said, from my point of view, with me just being the only child and just growing up, my grandmother was always already deceased. So what I did was I kind of grabbed hold until my friend's grandmother and everything was taking place over there. So I was more so immersed in someone else's family dynamics and being more involved versus being in tune with my regular family with meeting up at the grandmother house. But my question to follow up behind that is, when you navigating to being from your dynamics of your family rituals and then you merge with someone else's family rituals, how do you still draw the line with the communication? Because it's like, I know this is my friend and this is her family, but I'm used to doing this with my family because back in the day we used to key laying on the phone, laying on the floor with paddlets on the floor, all the cousins come over. But then when I come on my friend's house, I think like, I don't know if I want to do that. That probably make her uncomfortable because what I'm used to, I don't want to be all on her because that's what I do with my family. But when I'm with her, I don't know if she's going to be uncomfortable. And I think communication come in at that point. But
you have to have a balance, first of all.
Okay.
And you have to make sure that the things that you want to do is something that they want to incorporate in their lives. I wouldn't just go try to push my values on somebody else because that's inappropriate. Because, I mean, that's kind of like pushing it too far. But if you guys are good friends or whatever, I'm sure you guys can commingle on a balance of do a little bit of what they like in their family, and this is what we do in our family.
But again,
that's my thing.
Again, I am the only child, so my mentality is different from anybody's. You know,
oh, you know them only childs are y'all like
stubborn,
minds,
territorial,
minds,
minds, and this is my toy, and
But you know,
my cousin.
But you know, when it comes to friendship, relationship, it's also that other R word, which is respect.
Okay.
If I respect you and I'm okay with asking you, okay, is this okay with you? That means if we're in a relationship, we obviously got some type of communication going. We have something in common.
Okay.
I tell people all the time, when you have friends and different things, when you have a group of friends, everybody should be able to mingle if they hang with you because it's something about you that attracts all them. Okay. And the same piece of them is in you, and so forth. And so, like if you want to spend the night with somebody's house and kiki ha on the phone, as you say, they should be able. You should be able to say, hey, well, what about talking on the phone, laughing? Do you do this? Do you do that? You should not feel uncomfortable with asking somebody. You know, can we try something different that I'm used to in my family?
Oh, okay. I think those are some really good points, and I want to thank you guys for those points. And just to follow up with that, now in the instance of a relationship with your man, your boo thing, what they call him, my big daddy, my main sweet
sugar, baby, honey,
all of that.
Turn a little bit towards the
all of that. My question is, how do you bring the balance when you're in a relationship with your man, your ex cool boom, your baby daddy, all of that? Because I like the kiki. I want to kiki with my friend, but I want to make sure my man is involved. Can I bring my man to your house? My man.
Well, that's back to,
right, and then
respect.
You need to
boundaries.
So to me, if you having a relationship with your friend, I don't know why you need to bring your man.
That's what got me stuck.
Okay, I mean, it's you and your friend. If her guy is not there, why are you bringing your guy?
Because me and my man do everything together.
Okay, so you and your man need to do everything together, and not with your friend.
Yeah.
So that doesn't make sense. I'm just saying.
But some infidelity or something or some cheating might have took place, so I need to feel comfortable. You know, I need my man by my side because he is my protector. So I want to make sure my man is with me.
So you and your man need to just do y'all little thing because
somebody needs to stay at home.
Right. And I'm just going to tell you, me personally, I'm going to be looking at you sideways like, why you keep bringing him over here?
Right.
I'm just because I'm your real friend, Misha. It's me and you.
Third wheel action.
I'm going to need you to leave Tyrone at home. Yeah. So you better call Tyrone.
Call him.
Tell him to stay home.
No. They said it's okay. Everybody can mingle. We all can mingle.
We can all mingle, but you don't need to bring your guy every time.
But we communicate.
It sounds like you. Okay, so you got the insecurity then.
Yeah.
That you can't be without him. But you trying to enjoy your friend. So how's you enjoying your friend? Well, what is Tyrone doing?
Well, I guess he's sitting at home on his phone on social media, but you know.
But no, I'm saying, what is Tyrone doing when he's coming with you and your friend?
Well, he just want to observe to see what we're talking about, making sure I'm okay.
That was called nosy back in my day.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
It's called
insecure.
Mitchie. Okay, well, moving right along.
Oh my goodness. I mean, I just feel like if I'm comfortable, and considering we're talking about relationship, I'm comfortable, and I feel like I can just talk about anything in front of my man. My man.
I know, but but you're dealing with your friend. You're visiting your friend, and he's sitting there listening to y'all, which is awkward.
Yeah.
I don't know, Misha. I'm not feeling that one right there.
Right.
Chatters, what y'all think? Can y'all give us some honest
chat about that?
Honest reviews? If I should bring my man, leave it in the chat or in the comment. Let me know. Because like I said, I'm new school, they old school, just like the song.
I'm old school, so you gonna leave Tyrone at home.
We're not too far behind on her chat. Right. Let's say what the relationship is about. That's a man relationship. Now she's talking about relationship. That's like when they go out and have a good time. We talk about when you with your girlfriends and you have a relationship. You got your girlfriends and y'all have y'all relationship. And then if you feel like pillow talking, because I'm sure everybody know what pillow talking still is.
Right.
Then you
everybody do that pillow talking.
Yeah, do that at home.
And see, your girlfriend might not want to get personal in front of your guy. Now, it's okay with you to get personal in front of your guy, but she's not going to feel that way. But we're going to move right along.
Right.
I have a question about how do you mend broken relationships? What are some suggestions on how to mend a scarred, a broken, a relationship where it's been so far gone, y'all probably forgot why y'all mad. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what do you do with that?
I have a family member that was like that, and I just ignored. I pretended like the situation never happened. I came around family functions, and I just don't bring up that topic.
Okay.
I let them try to feel comfortable on their own grounds.
Right.
Because like you said,
but do you communicate with them?
Yes, I do. I
communicate. You still communicate with them.
They just, it's just something that was so long ago. It was so long ago that I had to let it go. Somebody has to be the bigger person. Someone has to be the bigger person.
And that's good that you said that, because you came from a household that had a sibling. So me coming to household for myself, where do you draw the line at when it comes down to what do you do when somebody does some damage? So in my world, as an only child, we do things different versus than someone who's raised with a sibling.
Right.
So the way I may operate is maybe be standoffish, or depending on the time of day, I might just tell you where you get off at.
But I'm asking you, how do you mend it?
It doesn't come.
Give me a form of mending. Give me a form of making wrong right. Give me a form of.
I don't bring closure.
Lady M, I don't care if you been by yourself all this time. You've grown up. You became an adult, and you have different churches. You go to church. What they teach you? They teach you the word. They teach you about strength,
and
forgiveness.
They
learn it there.
We
going
have
to school. You got friends that teach you.
They teach you all of that there. But guess what? That stuff starts at home. You have to learn how. When your brother went in your room, took your socks and stuff, and what you had to do, you have to learn to forgive him. What you had to do. Your brother might have went there, touched your hairbrush, used it, and brushed your hair, and his. Everything, and you have to learn how to forgive. Yes. And guess what? That stuff makes me angry. Don't touch mine, because that's mine. But in the midst of a relationship that might be tampered with, my whole mindset once again is like,
chatters, give us some info. It's got to be some only child out there. Could you please
check Misha some information? So I understand what Misha says.
I'm the only
because
girl too,
I liked all my stuff, and I like my stuff. I like for it not to be touched. And so I can understand what Misha's saying. But at some point, you do have to grow up.
Yes.
You do have to learn how to forgive, and sometimes it's so hard for us to let go. I don't know why. We tend to hold on to stuff. Yeah. We still want to hold on to stuff way, way back. We need to learn how to let go.
Because holding on is fun. People holding on is fun. It does.
Is it easier to hold on?
No, Anthony, I'm just saying it's okay. I can't let go.
Don't talk about
no matter what the people
that's my
say.
favorite singer. Don't bring.
I can't let go. That's what he told me.
And he also saying, giving you the best. Giving you the best of me.
Yeah, that's a good step.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, step us.
What was your question, Jennifer?
I understand that, Misha. I understand being only sibling can be challenging, it can be hard, and when we talk about foundation, it do start at home. But at the end of the day, even when you're the only child, pass on your love to children. You have a relationship with your children.
Right.
So that relationship, believe it or not, it breaks you and molds you into a different person as well.
It does, and when I'm talking to my children, when I go to the store and I tell them this is mine, I'm not sharing, and I mean what I say.
That's single child stuff.
That's a single child syndrome.
And I did tell my kids when I get a new vehicle, they're not riding because it's mine.
Well, I think I agree with you on that too.
Yeah, I'm tired of sharing.
I'm tired. Yeah, I agree with that.
But I think we do need to work on our relationships this year. Chatters, let's just normalize trying to work on a relationship this year, 2025. Let's reach out more. Instead of texting, let's just pick up the phone and call the elderly aunt because I'm sure they would love that conversation versus reading a text. Let's normalize going back to family game week or night and just a sit down dinner. Everybody's so fast paced. We eat a meal, we cook a meal, but is everybody sitting down together eating that meal? Right. The only time we really go out is to eat and sit down is when we all go out to a restaurant, then we all going out to eat. But let's normalize when we used to sit down and you had to come in the house because dinner was ready.
Or how about no phone day? Because when people go get their dinner, the first thing they doing is taking pictures of their meal.
Taking
a picture of their meal. So maybe we can discontinue that. Have a day without cell phone.
Just call and tell me it was good. I don't want to see your picture.
I mean, back to the part when you said let's try to connect with the relationship with individuals around. It's so imperative it's okay to reach out to people because there's people who's going through trying times, difficult situations, and they can't handle what they're going through, right? They tend to shut down. Yeah. And oftentimes we may not know what that person may be going through. They can't handle it. So only thing they know what to do is just to shut down. And by you just being a stronger person, say, hey, let me reach out to this individual and give them a call.
Yeah.
And
reach out to somebody.
Like you said, with the weather being in the season that it's in right now, this is a lot. This
People
is a good time to reach out to relationships and renew relationships
because of the sun and everything. Let's chatters. Let's work on and listen. I'm not saying that everybody is perfect, but I do know that somebody in your life you need to ask for forgiveness or try to forgive them. Yes. So let's try to work on that in 2025. Let's lead with forgiveness this year. Let's lead with love.
And you'll feel better.
You sure will.
Better. You'll feel better.
Because forgiveness is not for the other person, it's for you.
Yes, that's right.
It is for you.
There. Yes.
But when you talk about forgiveness, we gotta also remember about the wound that has been hit. So what happens is you got hit. And oftentimes, when you get hit and it's a scar, the outside heals first and the inside takes longer to heal. Yes. So even though we may feel like we're only healed on the outside, but not fully healed on the inside because the damage was done on the inside. Yes. Extremely hard.
So it's very important that you heal yourself.
Absolutely.
Very good.
Yes.
Step by step.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So this was a very good topic. We hope that you guys were enlightened by it and
Yes. And are there any viral topics for today?
Yeah. Yes. My prayers are deeply with the families. Yes. We lost 67 people on Washington on the American Airlines jet. And then we had the 7, I believe they're saying, in Philadelphia, which is including a child as well. So our prayers are out to them.
Yes.
Wow. We're going to continue to keep them uplifted, as well as our own state to continue to keep being uplifted. With the abundance of the robberies, the deaths,
with
the tomfoolery that goes on, with the leadership fighting and rumbling around like
the robberies. Parties. Let's talk about the garbage man that had to protect himself. Listen, let me tell y'all something. We out here, we are conceal and carry. Stop running up on people thinking you about to rob us. Now we have woke up. Now somebody that lost their life because they thought that they was gonna take a life, but this man was ready. He had his gun and he had to do what he had to do. Yeah. So that's sad, but hey, he had to protect himself. Y'all just know we're taking classes now. Y'all running up on people with these black hoodies and stuff like that, and with these guns. We don't know what y'all gonna do. So hey, every man for themselves. Yep. So with that being said, we hope that you all enjoyed our topic today on relationship, mending relationships, starting a new relationship, and just reaching out to family members and supporting one another. So we hope you enjoyed this conversation. We hope you come back for our next episode, which we will be talking about male bashing. We'll be talking about male bashing and bashing of the females too. But we want to really direct it on the men right now. So we hope you guys come back. And as always on Chelly Cup of Chatter, we would like for you to know that you are loved, and we want you to what? Spread some love. All right, spread some love this week. Until next time, bye.